Hey there, how's it going? Vladimir Donis here. So hey, I wanted to jump on and do a quick video. And the title of today's video is the Real Estate Agent Marketing Plan. So essentially, I want to talk to you about the notion of attraction, useful content, and also want to talk to you about call to action and then market. So essentially, before I get into the actual content, let me go ahead and provide you with some context. I believe that every realtor needs to have a marketing plan. And the only way to have a marketing plan is to have a marketing roadmap, which is why when I work with realtors, I have a three-step process: reach, engage, and attract. Now, each core step has prerequisites. And the prerequisite I'm going to be pulling from today is the audience prerequisite. That is prerequisite that I'm going to be pulling from today to go ahead and deliver the specific content. Now, I have two types of individuals that come to my specific local marketing workshop. Individual number one is an individual that's already tried marketing online, but has not gotten any results. The other type of individual that I have that comes to my specific workshop is an individual that, have heard of online marketing and know that it is a viable step, but has not taken the step yet. And because the reason why they haven't taken the step is because they would rather have a step-by-step process to go ahead and learn online marketing. So now, as it relates to the first group of individual, the group of individual that has already tried online marketing, essentially what they don't want to do is they don't want to keep wasting time and wasting resources. In some instances, these specific individuals could spend months learning a specific strategy, learning specific marketing tactics that just doesn't work. And at some point, they can no longer justify spending a whole lot of time for things that just does not work. So if you belong to any of those specific groups, there is a strategy that is working online. And the strategy, I call it the web selling method. And essentially what the web selling method is that it involves social media, and it allows you to use social media to generate leads and then turn those leads into specific customers. So essentially, the way that I specifically discovered that specific methodology is I discovered that specific methodology by pretty much watching and observing the professional services industry. So if you think about a professional services from a professional services standpoint, let's just say that I'm in the market for an attorney, and I'm looking for a bankruptcy attorney. One of the first things that happen is that I would see an ad for that specific attorney's office. I see an ad, and I pretty much respond to the ad, and I call the phone number that's on the ad. And when I call the phone number that's on the ad, one of the first things that happens is that they would invite me in for a consultation. I would go in and I would go into the office for the consultation. And while I'm at the specific consultation, a couple of things will happen via the consultation. They will give me some advice. They would give me some insights, and they would tell me some things that, perhaps that I had not considered in the past. And then after that happens, the next thing that would happen is that they would pretty much give me some type of a call to action, and that call to action would invite me to pretty much sign up for their specific services. So essentially, you have attraction, you have useful, and then you have a call to action. So that is what would happen from a professional services standpoint. Now, as it relates to you as a realtor, there are some elements, there are some components that you can kind of just pull from that, and essentially that's what I'm gonna kind of just point out to you. So element number one, if you want to use attraction being the first step, my first question that I would ask is that what type of assets do you as a realtor already have to go ahead and attract people to you? And one of the main assets that you already have at your possession is you have listings. So let's just say if you have a new home that is about to be listed, that home could be an asset from an image standpoint. Think about the images of that home, whether they be images outside, images inside. So those are specific images, those are specific assets that you can use to create a post. So you can go ahead and start the post process by having the specific image. The other thing that you have at your disposal is that you can go ahead and make information available to people, make it useful but not complete. And what do I mean by that? The reason why I say make it useful and not complete is that you can go ahead and give people general information about that specific home. You can say, you know what, this home has 3 bedrooms, this home costs X number of dollars, and this home was built in whatever year the home was built in. However, you're not giving them the full information. The reason why you're not giving them the full information is because you're going to have what I call a call to action. Now, that call to action, what it's going to do is going to invite people to click on a specific button. After they click on the button is going to open up a page, and the button is going to ask them for their name, email address, and phone number, so that way you can go ahead and send them the additional details. So at this specific point, what you're doing is you are generating a lead, because from an attraction standpoint, you have the images, the photos, and then you're giving them general information. And then the call to action is, hey, if you want more details, because essentially they're going to want more details about the home. Once they want more details about the home, that is your call to action to invite them to provide you with their name, email address, and phone number. And then the next thing that you want to do is you want to go ahead and promote this. You want to go ahead and promote this using Facebook, for example, and you want to promote it via the business page. You don't want to post this via your personal page, because if you post it via your personal page, there's some elements that you're not going to have access to. For example, you're not going to have a call to action button. The other thing you're not going to be able to do is you're not going to be able to link it to some type of a landing page. And the other thing that you're not going to be able to do is that from a marketing standpoint, you're not going to be able to boost that specific post to a larger audience, because what's going to happen is that if you build this via your Facebook business page, you're going to be able to promote that specific post to a specific geographic area. So let's just say if you're in a specific zip code, you can say, hey, within 15 miles of this specific zip code, Facebook, show this to all of the people within 15 miles of that specific zip code. The other thing that you can do is you can go ahead and tell them, show this to individuals that have demonstrated a specific type of behavior, such as buying behavior. So as you can see, when you use the Facebook business page to go ahead and create this specific post, you're going to be able to kind of take advantage of a much larger audience and a much targeted audience. So one of the things that I do is that I help realtors create marketing campaigns. So if you need help with creating a specific marketing campaign that is designed to do two things. Thing number one is going to help you to generate a lead online. And then thing number two is going to help you to turn that, take that lead in and turn that lead into a customer. I have a link somewhere on this page, and the link is going to allow you to go to a page, and that page is going to give you some details as to what it is that I do and how it is that we might be able to work together. Hey, that's my time. Thanks for listening. I'll talk to you soon.